Hoot hoot everybody! Oh good, it's working. Hoot hoot! I'm Vilhelm Vanderbos, the Vilhelm Vanderbos of Noble Owl origins. Hello everybody. Can you hear me okay? The Vilhelm Vanderbos. I am my own owl. Oh, that's good. Excellent. Good, good. Yeah, because I was suspecting there to be some scuff in the machinery when it didn't want to start the stream. Seems like it's okay though. I threw my donut at it. All good. Hi everybody, welcome. Who's here? I see Lapis. I see Miri. I see Hajime. Hajime Nyajime. Oh, nice. Diane. Hello, hello. And Random Cat. Enjoy. Enjoy. Bill gotta pay his bills. Yeah, I totally need to pay my bills. That is very true. You guys are helping though. Still a food fight? Is it still a food fight even though the food is crocheted? Yes. Food for thought. It is. The photo in the back has changed by itself for about a month now. I added a couple of new ones from the Discord as well. I like to keep it a bit up to date, but I'm sure I've forgotten to put some in there, but I'm putting some in there. Magic one changes. The only thing I feel like is that I wish I had a squeaker in my donut, or maybe not. Squeaky, squeaky. But yeah, I finished my crochet donut and it looks so nice. I'm so happy with it. All right, I'm gonna ask you guys from the get-go, please help me in giving some tribute to the algorithm, because there are a lot of things that can scuff up today. I upgraded my clip studio from 4 to 5, and I have no idea what that's gonna do with everything. Not to mention, I'm supposed to draw a Pokemon. I haven't drawn a Pokemon in, well, it's at least 2 lifetimes. It's been ages, so I'm gonna draw Pokemon, see how that goes. And yeah, what else? What else? I don't know. I'm gonna thumbs up, like the stream, please. Tribute to the algorithm. You give a thumbs up, a like. That's gonna help everything. It's gonna make it better. It's a little you know, Moomin Band-Aid. I like Moomin Band-Aids. A little Band-Aid on the stream. My friend knows like everything about Pokemon. I don't even know. Hello, Holy Cross. Welcome back. Nice to see you. +1 for the algorithm. Yeah, how are you guys doing? How are you? I'm curious about you. Yeah, we're gonna get to the drawing in just a moment. I'm just gonna keep drawing on my own little Pokemon OC. Here you go. Like the if you are curious about the deal, this is the current art challenge. You have less than 2 weeks now. Lot more than 1 week, less than 2 weeks to complete your entry if you wanna enter. Feeling a bit EP, but doing okay. Sounds good. It's okay to be EP. You're playing the stream on hard mode though, but hang in there. And break our fast in like less than 15 minutes. I'm gonna hop up. Okay, no problem. You gotta go fast. That's just how it is. You gotta go fast. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna go slow now, but good job. Working your entry, excellent. Just had lunch and tried iced. What is that? Osmanthus? Osmanthus tea? Tea? Osmanthus tea sounds like a rapper name. You know what I mean? Let's see. That joke central. That joke central. I'm that joke global. It's flower tea, right? Osmanthus tea. It's herbal. Ooh, I want some. Chilling in my bed, might do some writing later. Okay, that sounds good. Yes, as you guys know, the streams, they will spark motivation or they will spark eepiness. It's one way or the other. And if you're in between, you're gonna be pulled one way or the other. So yeah, let's see. That sounds really nice though. I gotta try some. I have a couple of teas I haven't tried yet. Herbal, some even like Ontkraut, meaning that they are kind of not your usual plants, herbs. Got my first A minus. That's great for my schoolwork. Nice, Sue. Or is that a? Do an emote so I know if I should congratulate you or be like, oh, why not A+? That sounds really good though, Lapis. Good job. Good start, right? Yeah, good job. That's awesome. All right, we're gonna do. The next thing I wanted to say, thank you everybody that has bought my my voice pack. I have a voice pack out. You see? Look at this. Boom. It's not the voice pack. It's a free phone wallpaper though. We'll get to that one. Bah. Yeah, that's the one. Never mind. Okay, we'll get to that one first. This is a free wallpaper you can claim. It is White Day themed and it is on my new merch store. I have a merch store. But the one I want to talk about is this one, the Hoot Morning voice pack. It is not holiday themed. This one works regardless. It is a morning voice pack that essentially doubles as a wake-up alarm if you want to have a cozy start of the day. Remember to turn off your vibration. But 3 tracks. 2 tracks recorded by me, 1 recorded by Evil. And yeah, we do our best to wake you up in the morning. The Hoot Morning art, thank you. I did that one myself actually. I did a self-portrait. So I did there's a wallpaper included that is like wide enough to be for a tablet as well, but it works for the for a phone as well. You got the wallpaper, nice. Ooh. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I won a writing challenge recently, so I'm pretty excited about my writing getting showcased. That's awesome. Good job. I gotta put yourself out there. I gotta put the stuff out there. And really nice to hear that you won. Can't wait to get the VP and wallpaper real soon. It's no rush, there's no time limit on this one. But yeah, where can you get it if you're wondering? Hello, Ice Waffle. Where can you get it? You can get it at the Alchemist store, according to Plumie. You go to my my VGen, and there's a shop tab. Come on, Plumie, you can do it.
Vil has merch now. Check out the newest voice pack on the Alchemist store.
There you go. So you can get the free wallpaper there if you want, and it's pay what you want. So if you want to donate a little extra, that's fine too. But you can get it for 0. You just mark you want to pay 0 for it, and it's all yours. And then you can also buy the other one is for purchase. It's 5.95 euros and 3 tracks of varying cozy morning wake up nature. So yeah, I'm gonna be promoting this one in the message, because that is the new thing. We have a digital shop now on top of what I do as on VGen. On top of what I do as commissions, there's a digital shop as well. Second place, that's awesome. Good job. Plumies represent you. Like Plumies are very motivation coded. I would say talented, but talented. Yeah, Plumies are, but that, you know, talent is it's not. It doesn't grow on trees. It's tree you climb. I don't even know if that is a proverb. I just made that up. But basically, yeah. Good job, Diane. Congrats. All right, let's get the drawing going, yeah. Bill got bars for real. Don't know about that, but I appreciate the sentiment regardless. Oh, look at that! That is Lisk's art. This is not my art. This is done by Lisk, the wonderful, wonderful drawing made by Lisk. It's because I was updating my my portrait, my magic portrait. The new art that is displayed on the portrait is this one. This one. I can't wait for that one to show up. This one. And this one. More to be added later, and it changes randomly, so hopefully you all get to see your art there as well. Okay, so let me then just find my Pokemon drawing. Because I've been drawing Crowhelm, my emo Sona, if you will, as a Pokemon trainer. For those that have not seen my Pokemon OC art challenge, I'm encouraging you to draw your OC, your own character or your OC, whichever, as a Pokemon trainer, and then you match them with a Pokemon. And then you can make it super effective if you also match them back. You know, you match the Pokemon to them, and then you match them to the Pokemon. So here's an example. Let me just find my. They're lost. They are somewhere, but they're lost. Here you go. Okay, here. So we have Crowhelm here. He looks like a Pokemon trainer because the style is generally adapted a little bit more to look a little bit more like Pokemon. They give him some edgy aspects as well. And in order to, usually everything in the world of Pokemon, somehow there are accessories of every genre to kind of match, you know, to be Pokemon accessories. So he has the Pokeballs on his belt, along some belt with all kinds of like chains and stuff like that. And then I figured, you know, he's edgy. Corviknight will match him as a Pokemon, but then let's match him back. So I put a little bit of the aspect of Corviknight onto him, alongside making the coat look like a bird's wing. So that's very on the nose. I'm essentially, you know, almost like a Gijinka kind of a matching, right? But it's still my character, so to say. So that's quite okay. Thank you. Who else is in? Ichigo, welcome, and Estefi, hello, hello, and then CL, hi. So what I'm gonna do as well is I'm gonna now draw Corviknight myself. Corviknight goes for a break somewhere, bloop, and I'm gonna draw my own version of it. And also, we're gonna try something new today. We're gonna try a new soundtrack. I've been wanting to try some of the other soundtracks I know of that are royalty free, that are, you know, like if you give credits and everything like that. So I'm gonna try a little something here. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, there we go. Lo-fi Pokemon music. Lo-fi Pokemon music. It looks so sharp. Yeah, because it's so edgy, you know, it's sharp. So we're gonna try it out. I should also give some credits, so that's kind of the there we go. Can you guys hear that? Is that a bit loud? It looks a bit loud. How's that? Yeah, I'm looking at the volume slider. Is it good? Okay, good. Yes, we're gonna have some Pokemon, and I'm gonna give credit to the actual channel on the stream as well, so I don't mess up that, because they're really kind to offer people to use their music without getting copyright struck or anything like that. So I want to do right by them. Hello, Mila, welcome. So let me just add this to the channel, to the stream description, chat rules, social media, blah 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 blah. I'll put it up at the top here somewhere. Lo-fi Pokemon music by Cindery. If you wanna save this for yourself, you can go check out their channel. Let's see, make sure that it's right there. Ah, it's so tricky sometimes to tag people properly. Cindery Lo-fi. No, it doesn't wanna. Okay, never mind then. Cindery Lo-fi. I've said the name multiple times now, but here you go. It is on the description now at the top if you wanna save this. Okay, so is the volume okay then? It's not too low. I like that if the music is actually heard, but it doesn't interrupt me talking. Because lo-fi is usually quite chill, quite low. Cindery. I'm gonna look at the Corviknight. Corviknight is a big Pokemon. This is a pretty good one. Okay, let's get to it then. Let's bring in. I'm gonna get a little. Oh, you're welcome, Plumie. Didn't mean to. I didn't mean to make you say that.
Oh.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. All right. I was gonna bring back Corviknight to get a little bit of a size reference. Something like that. Yeah. Because it is big Pokemon. All right, now what should I do with this? That is the question. Got a really cool face. Got like a masked face. Looks so ominous, really. I think it looks really cool. I'm also thinking, what should I do with with his wings or something. Like how should I do this? That is it's always a little tricky. But I guess the wings are the look very plated. He has the like wings underneath, but it still kind of feels like the top bit is armored plating, you know? You know what I mean? So first of all, big head. Got a big head. Let's see if we can do this. Gosh, I'm drawing Pokemon. He's a knight, yeah. I gotta be plated for that, but also kind of, how do you fly, buddy? That is very. Gonna make him as edgy as Crowhelm. It's pretty cool because it has like these almost like oh, it does look like a proper like knight's helmet, you know? And then it's almost like it has a beard, you know? I think it looks really cool. I may not have a Pokemon this size in real life, but I am taming, or at least getting like crow friends, actual crows. They are recognizing me and they're doing all kinds of sounds of affection, which is really cute. I think they're lovely. Hi Shine, welcome. Thank you for your for the drawing. My long hair. You it could show up in the painting in the study now in stream, so keep a lookout. This is really tricky. See what else I can do with it, because it's I don't want to straight up copy the original sprite, even though it looked really good next to him, because it wouldn't be right, you know. I kind of want it to be my take on it. So it has these kind of like plates happening in the long hair. Yeah, thank you. So far, I've only had my hair tied up a lot, right? Hair is kind of long. Why would it reach? It would reach past my. Shoulder blades at least. But that's a much like longer, nicer hair. Hello, Nai. Welcome. How are you doing? Welcome back. I really like the little plating it has on its tummy here, because it looks, I don't know, the crows when they stand, they just look really cute. I mean, like when they walk, you know, it's kind of like they do like these kind of steps, like weep, 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 weep. A Mythio. I don't know who that is. I get to see a lot of their little skipping around, because both the jackdaws and the crows kind of run around, like they fly to catch my attention, but then they kind of run after me. It's really fun to hear, kind of like when you're just walking about behind you, go like. Chinese manhwa character. That makes a lot of sense because it had a lot of nice flow, like some kind of like Chinese hero character would. What is happening with my tablet? Hello? It's not working. Let me consult the cables under the desk. Is it working now? It's working now. Good. Don't bump your head. Gosh, that would be terrible. Oh, man, done that so much when I was younger. It's no nice. It's not nice. Talk to the runes, yeah. Look how chunky my Corviknight ended up. I feel like there's some fundamentals that need to be changed here. There's some fundamentals that need to be changed. It's like popping out its chest, so it should kind of be up here. This should be a little bit low, like a little bit lower, more puffier. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and do it like this. I'm gonna shape it like I would be sculpting like you usually do. And have a look at this because this needs to go in a bit more, and then you have the legs followed by its actual, like so. I don't really like the face like being like that. It should be a little bit smaller, a little bit further back. We can puff out its chest a bit better. Dun, 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 dun. I haven't drawn a Pokemon in ages, man. It's gonna be really tricky. Eating all the walnuts. Wings are pretty big. Okay, something like this. It's gonna be smaller, obviously. It's gonna be smaller, but I'm gonna try to bring it out of. I'm gonna try to bring it out of it by kind of carve it out of this chunk block of dark, so that it can match Crowhelm right next to it. And while I think a lot of the parts could be, could be polished a little bit better, I kind of have other things to do, so I'm going to call it there. But I do want to have Corviknight done. So luckily, Corviknight is a very bluish color. It's a very, very clear blue color. So we're just gonna bring that color in there and then color sample instead. Is that the same one? Kind of is actually. Oop. From your worth, yeah. Have at you. Only the worthy can talk to King Trainer. I do like it has a little bit of gray on it, kind of match Crowhelm's hair a bit there. Yeah, quite intimidating, quite chunky. So let's see if we can bring it down to make it look nice and cool. Uh-oh, I merged the wrong one. Not that one, this one. There we go. Okay. Are there any color variations to Corviknight? Are there like some kind of, you know, it's not always... Is there like a shiny one? Is it a different color? I guess it's a... Can you... Wait, let's see. How do shinies work? You usually get the base Pokemon as a shiny, right? Shiny one, but that... Well, how does it vary the colors? It's a pretty big one. It's going to be around this size. You can ride it. Shiny Corviknight is gray. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Silvery tone. Ah. Have I told you guys, I know some of you know, but have I told you guys about the sound of affection that the crows make? The only reason I would know that is a sound of affection is because I actually looked up some videos when I was trying to befriend Crowley, the first one. Could be affection for the food I'm providing, but still. More silvery tone. I think I did run into that one. Does it look a little bit like warmer gray than this? I think I kind of want to look it up. Shiny Corviknight. Ooh. Okay. I like that the beard is darker too. It looks really cool. Look at this. That's a shiny. Pretty cool. I like it. Crows are mysterious. Crows are super smart. I think the smartest one of the... I don't know if ravens are smarter, but... magpies are the smartest corvins, I think. And it's really interesting to consider that a bird could have the intellect of what? How old was, like, could it be? It was a 6-year-old child or something? But it's the fact that if they have the same, they can be as smart as one, that just kind of implies so much. I'm gonna have to look it up though. 6-year-old, 5-year-old child, because at that point children can do a lot by that age, you know. They start making connections, they got their values, they got everything sorted out, so it makes sense. I've seen like I've seen magpies stop fights between crows as well, kind of like almost showing up like they are you know, peacekeepers, which is really fun because they look like they have this special striped plumage as well. But yeah, but crows are pretty smart too. And by extension, also the magpies, the jackdaws, the smaller crows. Sounds really good, Diane. Happy for him. We'll see. I'll have a look after stream that if there are any uploads on the channel that I need to okay. How does one make Corviknight look extra cool? Because Pokemon they look really cool, but it like in if you kind of like, because now he's just kind of standing there. He's just standing there menacingly. I kind of want him to look extra cool. How do I make him look extra cool? What is the equivalent of getting shade, like shadow shade under your helmet, right? What is it? Longer face maybe? Because right now it just looks kind of chunky. Kind of needs to have a longer, kind of very proud stance, right? Like you wanna mess with me, kind of what you said. Was it you Joy? Like if you wanna talk or approach my trainer, well you have to prove your worth, right? I would want for the body, the whole body, everything to be kind of less just kind of standing there and more. What is? Oh no! I merged them together. What? What happened? Huh? What's going on? Man, I swear, you have you know, I'm gonna save a new one. Start using layers and it just goes south. Sunglasses, I hear ya, you know, I hear ya. Sunglasses at night, yeah. That's what we're talking about. Well, for one, the eyes need to look less like that, and more kind of like that, you know. But now he's just kind of bored. He's just kind of unimpressed, you know. So kind of need to have. There we go. Like it's already round instead, and not kind of really kind of angry. So more intense, more closer, more kind of almost like you should kind of almost want the almost want like, you know, the furrowed brows kind of deal. Less round, more sharp. I guess that's it. Like less round, more sharp. Less round, more sharp. More pointy. Because even though I kind of want to stick to like, oh, I want it to be like, stay true to the original thing. It doesn't have to be the original thing. I don't have to redraw the original thing, right? So I'm just gonna do that. Lift that higher. Really do it like. There you go. I want it to look like. Hey Harriet, welcome. How you doing? How are you? Yeah, so the face is already a lot more intimidating. I'm gonna shoot some laser out. Yeah, exactly, Shine. That's what you want. It's gonna be like kind of want that imposing presence a little bit. Good, how about you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm working on my entry for my own monthly art challenge. I'm hosting a Pokemon OC challenge. So I've drawn the challenge is that you draw your OC as a Pokemon trainer, and then you know, you give them a Pokemon that matches them, and then you match them back, like you match the outfit or their general look and vibes to the Pokemon you give them. So it goes both ways. So this is my character. Very edgy, you know, very edgy, and his Pokemon is Corviknight. So I'm drawing a Corviknight right now to match him. So this is the character I drew, and I'm gonna have one here as well. Thank you. You like to draw? Are you an artiste? I'm struggling with layers because I usually just draw a lot of things in just few layers, but right now I seem to have messed up my usual system a little bit. Nice, cool. That's awesome. The Plumies, the fan base, everyone that follows me here, they everyone is very creative coded. I would introduce myself as an artist first and foremost. I'm a cozy gamer as well. My name is Vilhelm Vanderbos. I'm an owl, but today I am drawing a crow. So I do art streams. Occasionally I play cozy games, but I also do hand cams where I've been working on crochet. I'm also building a little butterfly garden mini Lego build. I like all things cozy. what's Ichigo writing down? What is Ichigo writing down? That scared me. What? That I just said your name? I was taking notes of what? Well, like what are you writing down? Oh, the Plumie's being creative. Ah, okay. They are though. You guys are. You made a nice little story of for Bill come back. It was really cute. You learned something today? My fellow Plumies inspired it. So yeah, be that as it may, but you still made it. That makes you also very creative coded. I keep track. Of course, like I like to go back and look at all the things that that you guys have illustrated and done. So I don't want to forget the effort you put into, you know, into me, because that really inspires me to do my best for you guys too. Hello Lala, welcome. How are you? There he goes, a lot more imposing now. Much nicer of a face for this. I'm gonna take some liberties here and kind of put the make some of the head plumage stick out here, even though it's probably supposed to be just as blue as well, but I'm gonna take some liberties. I'll even make a one little strand stick up here to kind of be representing of you plumies. There you go. Hi Kuni, welcome. Yeah, Corviknight for Crowhelm. See, that's a Crowhelm right there. I want to work on Corviknight. Obviously, Crowhelm is going to be his size and Corviknight is going to be Crowhelm's size. But yeah, we're working on it. With the sticking out hair. Thank you! Someone's going to be all like... no, that's illegal. That's not what they look like. Whatever. That's what my Corviknight looked like. Took him to the Pokemon barber and like a recolor painting thing. And put a bit of, you know... not all Pokemon look the same. And watching you. I'm eating puffy cheese. Cheese bits? Cheez-Its. And watching me. My gosh, are you what? That sounds kind of... are you eating them slowly while you're watching me? Like you're just like... Cute when Pokemon look kind of different. I think so too. They're allowed to have their own little things. Plus the, you know, little you can dress them up and stuff. Have little moods as well. I like it that they implemented that Pokemon can have different moods. And personalities, you know? Us wearing Pokemon inspired clothes. Yeah! Pokemon are cute. I'm using a bit of the block shadows, as you call it, when you use shadows that are very black, because usually it's kind of not advised to use full black, full white kind of tones when you shade and stuff. But you can do that if you're doing it very inky, like with deliberately making it look, you know, kind of inky like that. Which I definitely intend to do. So we're gonna have a little bit of this stuff in here. All right, the one other thing is that it's a crow, and if I were to go on any indicators of the crows that I do know, and I do know a couple of crows, they have a bit of a longer neck. Whoop, that looks a bit weird. So that neck should be somewhat like higher up. I actually feed crows now and then, and they recognize me. They're really cute. They have this sound that reminds me, like, if you guys have seen like the Jurassic Park movies, the raptors make a sound like that, which makes sense because they do like to do like likenesses to the dinosaurs as to kind of the you know, birds. But they definitely do, like, they have this kind of like tickoo, tickoo, tickoo sound, kind of like the raptors do when they go like goo, goo, goo. Sounds like that because they kind of bend their necks down and then they snap, and it just sounds like, I don't know, like a wire being smacked, like dew, dew, dew kind of a thing. And that's apparently the sound they do when they're happy and they, you know, kind of want to express you know, gratitude and affection to each other or to people. So I'm really happy that my little crow buddy does that to me. Hello Rat, welcome. Freya, welcome. I made friends with a crow in Japan. I shared the carp food with him. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure they knew that people might sometimes do that. But yeah, crows will remember you. Like my it doesn't matter what I'm dressed like. They find me. They know me. Doesn't matter if I have sunglasses on or a completely different shirt. Just like the usual ones that know me, they recognize me. Birds are dinosaurs, yeah. But yeah, the crows are really cute. The first ones I befriended, they kind of moved on, or they got like relocated somewhere else. I don't know. What's a pretty strong crow, so it makes sense that it might have, you know, kind of become more of a leader somewhere else. But the current one is still around and is really cute. There we go. Gotta remember to save. Everyone should remember to save. So let's save. Oh, it's gonna save it like that? No. Save normal place. Thank you. How are you doing, Freya? And Rat, welcome. How are you guys doing? Is traditional art allowed in the challenge like a spread in a sketchbook? Yeah, of course, Harriet, it is. We even get like drawings on lined paper and stuff like that too, so it's fine. There are some rules. The rules are linked in the video description, but you have all the other information there as well. There's a little short about it as well. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. I'm doing good. I made a tasty oven dish for dinner today. A little bit of a potato pie. I'm feeling pretty good. Had that to eat. Had my food coma, had my latte. I'm here drawing now some chill music. See, that's much better. The shape is a lot more imposing. Now we need to just make sure that it's puffing out its chest and we good. So we should probably do the armor somewhere up here instead. And then make this part kind of just be longer. So we want less pear shape and we want more kind of lean, mean fighting machine kind of deal, you know? Had a jackdaw who was obsessed with my winter coat. He didn't let me go till after class and even rode on my back. Oh, really? They rode on your back? Gosh, I wonder. What was your winter coat like? My buddies are not comfortable with getting too close yet, but they do like to do tricks. The jackdaws that have known me for a while now, they will catch the peanuts and walnuts that I throw mid-air. Silvery shiny stuff. Okay, that explains it. They do like that. So I have to get one of those like glitter shiny jackets. Gotcha. To put the center there, I think. Right, so the Harriet was asking, I don't know if you happen to have Discord. That is a really surefire way to get the your post in, so I noticed it as well. We have a community Discord for Plumies. Plumie will tell you in just a moment. Maybe.
We have a Plumie community Discord. Use the invite link that got posted in chat to join.
There you go. So the community Discord is where I hang out between streams and well, outside of streams. And it's very focused on, well, creative endeavors as well to encourage people. And, you know, I personally feel like there's a lot of there's been a lot of loss of places online to really post your work. Like there's not really a lot of places that encourage, you know, kind of steady growth. And more so it kind of feels like it's rewarding quick growth and quick, like, get stuff out there quick. Right now we kind of want to encourage each other to improve on our artistic endeavors. So initially everything just started off as this kind of drawing space, but now we also have fiber art in there as well for the crocheting. There's all the kinds of creative arts are welcome. We kind of want to say auditory and visual arts, but either way, it's you can find me chatting away in general chat. If you're a member of the channel, you also get access to a members only area. You can chat as well. Hello Ambrose, how you doing? Yeah, you can absolutely post in the community tab. I think you might have to be following me for like a day or so, but if you already are following the channel, then you're all good. I'll have a look as well. In case it doesn't show up as soon as you have posted it, it might be because I need to allow the posting to happen. It might be held for some reason, but I'll keep a look on that so it doesn't. I don't miss it for the feature stream. Just make sure you get your entry posted before that day, like the day before is the deadline, essentially. How's the arting? Doing pretty good. I'm drawing a Corviknight here from for a Pokemon for my character. So we'll have a little look-see in a little bit to see how they look together. But yeah, I feel like it's going pretty good. I've adjusted the posture of this knight, this Corviknight as well. It's gone from looking a little bit bored and heavy generally to be more like formidable. I think this is pretty good. This looks pretty good. So now we're gonna do the I'm gonna do a little shading here as well. Thank you. There we go. It does feel like this needs to stick out a little bit more, but I think it looks plenty good. I'm gonna fluff this up a little bit more so it looks like a wing. I don't know how this works. I don't know if it's I don't know how half the Pokemon work actually. Sometimes it's more rule of cool than actually, you know, let's make it convincing biological, and that's fine. They're just meant to be fun and cool and enjoyed. Dun, 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 dun. Flippers are good. This music is really nice. We're gonna see after the stream if it's if we get in trouble, but other than that, I'm gonna send a message to the composer. I always like to reach out to other creators that are like very open about their stuff like this. They're like, hey, I totally used your music. It was really lovely. Thank you. Good job. And it's like, it doesn't take you much long to do that, but it's very me as a creator. If I put stuff out there for free for people to use, I would really love to hear if someone did. So I'm gonna send them a little message. I usually do for other music artists or artists that do things I enjoy. Sometimes reaching out to creators can be a bit intimidating because they might have a lot of following. They might have, you know, they might seem very busy, big deal and stuff like that. But if you look closely on social media, sometimes most times they might have a lot of likes on their posts, but there'd be like hundreds of likes and then less than 30 comments. You can bet that your comment is going to stick out from all of those hundreds and maybe even thousands of likes if you take your time to actually express yourself in a better way than cool art or just like nice thumbs up or something, you know. Like if you write a little something in there, like at least I would read it. I can't really speak for those creators accounts that don't follow anyone in social media, you know, that have, you know, thousands of followers, but they have 0 followers themselves. Then they might not actually be that present in that platform. But if they have some kind of like, if they're active on the platform, I can almost guarantee that they would appreciate a little message. It doesn't need to be super heartfelt either. Just kind of more than just like a throwaway quick message. Because those are quite those are not as frequent anymore either. We're talking about platforms where, you know, people don't get a space or a stage to post their things. And if they don't see it or if they don't react, then shrug, maybe they were busy. Because we shouldn't be commenting with the expectation of it actually being answered. We should comment because we want to comment. And not be all like disappointed that you didn't get an answer back after. That's kind of what the art challenge and art features are a bit about, right? Like less self-service and more celebrating someone else's creativity. And in that case, it's our creativity. It's a community. All right, we got the cool plating. Cool pose. We're gonna fix up the way it's standing. Make sure that that kind of goes back a bit so that it's very standing up straight. There we go. And this leg should be a little bit lower, I guess. Oh, it looks really nice. I was afraid that my Corviknight would end up being very carbon copy of the original ones. I'm glad I took it upon myself to just kind of try to draw it in my own way. Like not think too much about it, not have the other one, like it's been visible there all the time, but I think my hand covers it. At least on my end, it covers it when I'm drawing, so I've generally not benefited from having it there despite all. I feel like my entire childhood of drawing animals came in handy when I had to draw my Pokemon. I bet, actually. I feel like the way I paint and I render kind of makes me feel like I'm playing with clay or Play-Doh, you know, a little bit like sculpting. I'm still curious what I would be able to do if I were to do 3D, but it's such a different kind of approach. It's a similar like concept to how I paint if I were to use a program that lets me sculpt like that, but the general interface and how you plan a picture would just be very tricky. That's not to say that you know, I don't regret the time and that I've sunk or put into gaining any of the other skills that I do. Because like during these past years or something, I've gotten a lot better at video editing. I've gotten faster at video editing as well, on top of just learning how to do things better. I've also kind of learned how to better clean audio, my recordings, and then do my own voice packs, which you could experience as well on the store that is that is linked in chat right now. It's pinned on chat. I got a new voice pack out if you want to hear me in my morning voice. Just woke up next to you. Goodness. Check it out. That is just one of the tracks. The other track, I've already gotten up ahead. You stayed in bed, and then I came back again to wake you up so you're not late for your special thing. My segues. I haven't had merch to promote in a while, right? So I've not been nagging it out. Yeah, because this time all of the like the income from the merch is going towards the mansion. I'm a little bit more motivated. I could sit and eat my really tasty potato pie that I made for dinner and think like, the Plumies helped pay for this. The Plumies helped put food on my table. You know? Feels really nice. Tastes extra good too. Vil, are you using thick painting technique? What is thick painting technique? And maybe. I'm very self-taught, okay? I may have reinvented the wheel multiple times, but this is what works for me. Does anyone know, it's a really old anime, I think. Does anyone know Yakitate Japan? It's a baking anime from a while back. Basically, the gist of it is the main character, you know, is some kind of baking genius, but he essentially reinvented every recipe ever. Either it's gone like through his teaching in the family or just what he's discovered himself. So he's just kind of been learning the hard way his whole life as a youngster, and then he's just kind of learned how to do a lot of things. The bread anime, exactly. So then he enters competitions. Yeah, really, Yakitate Japan showed up in my feed recently because of the I'd watch a compilation of the silly reactions. Basically, he makes bread that is really tasty, and then you, as any other cooking anime, they get a really exaggerated reaction as to, you know, when the judge tastes it. So it's kind of already known for all the over the top reactions to the bread and the food. But this it feels like this main character is also self-taught in baking, and just kind of ends up, he calls it like my special bread 13 or something, and then it's just kind of like special bread 13 is just a croissant, and it's just made with 1,000-layer dough, kind of like you do with the crunchy croissant, you know. But it's just like, oh, he just knows it as his own thing because he reinvented the wheel for all of them. So basically, you're using thick painting technique. I don't know. And that was what the Yumeiro no Patisserie. I just know it's a Yakitate Japan, but I'm sure that the recipe, the actual recipe for that kind of anime just happens all over it all the time because it's not original then either. Something like this, Japan. They make a big deal out of silly things, kind of like if you are someone that has warm hands and you are kind of, you know, kneading the dough. Sometimes it's easier to knead dough if you have cold hands. That's why I have to put my hands under running cold water before I actually like bake anything, because my warm hands will kind of make the butter in the dough kind of, you know, it'll start. It changed the properties a bit and make it stickier. So spoilers, have warm hands. So that was something that, oh, he's doing the thing, it's because he has warm hands, he's doing it, the dough is like, you know, rising while he's actually kneading it, like any anime would do, making a big deal out of something kind of that is kind of obvious if you know it, but you know, it's in the presentation. I respect it. I haven't really watched a lot of it. I've only seen a couple of early episodes, and I think at the time I felt like it was too old for me to watch the rest. I just remember seeing some highlights, and I got an opportunity to actually maybe watch it, but I just never ended up really watching it. But the highlights are funny. I think any anime that has kind of food in its theme has had that kind of, someone tastes something and it's like, oh, incredible reaction. It's just whatever angle they take the show. The food gossips, I guess, yeah, exactly. I will, I see what you guys are saying, but for the sake of people that might not know what that is, I'm just gonna do that. But yes, the extreme reaction. I really wanna rewatch Drifting Dragons, but I can't because it makes me hungry. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Honestly, I think Ratatouille hit the nail on the head with that scene where, you know, essentially time travels you. Core memory. You know what I mean? Yeah, Ratatouille. Exactly. I really love how they did that. Hello, Laurie. How are you doing? You survived another boutique duty shift. Is that, man? That's intense. Good job. Would it be too personal to ask what makes boutique duty? What can make boutique duty intense and rough and tough? What is the rush hour equivalent? Yeah, Hutsu. I'm genuinely curious. Really nice playlist. I like this. Thanks for the suggestion, Mary. Yeah. Well, I'm in a makeup boutique, so rush times are a bit unpredictable. Any day can be an occasion from birthdays to anniversaries and just going out. Ah, so is it for people to, when it's a boutique, do you put makeup on people as well, or do people just want to buy makeup? So everyone will want some retail therapy gifts or whatever. Ah, I getcha. A bit unpredictable. Whenever you think about like cafes and restaurants and that kind of service there's always this kind of like the lunch rush. People almost putting on like war paint, really. Consultation. Do you want to do consultation? Product try-ons, cool. Nice. So you are an expert. Yeah, Laurie's makeup plumie. An OG fashion plumie. It is a dango. Dango, you jump scared Laurie. There we go. Ichigo just sips tea. Jump scare when someone happened. It's someone as beautiful as Ambrose. It must have been the beauty, your radiant beauty. For those that don't know, while I was still in a corporation last year, it lasted up until New Year's. Komiyama Ambrose in chat was my gen mate. A bestie, still bestie. But we were doing our thing in the corporation together. The corporation of Globy. Which is why I go by the streamer formerly known as Vilhelm Vanderbos, the noble owl of Globy Generation 2 Equinox. Until I just settled for just being Vilhelm Vanderbos, the noble owl. But for now, I am the streamer formerly known as. Hoot hoot. That's great, you're still buddies. Yeah, of course. There we go. Man, I really like how the plumage is turning out. We gotta save this. Ring. Can we give our OC like a role they would have if they were in the Pokemon world? Sure. Just want to reiterate as well that it is... I like that you say that they're in the Pokemon world. You can definitely incorporate them or put them in the Pokemon world. No problem. It's gotta be... It has to be the official Pokemon, though. I've gotten the question a couple of times. I feel like it's important to mention that we are still talking about the Game Freak Nintendo owned franchise. So and while like for me I'm taking some liberties with how my Corviknight is looking, it still has to be a Corviknight all in all, you know. I just spent like an hour trying to render Silk, had to just accept it. I won't be able to make it perfect, so I let it go. I feel that. It's important to... you can come back to it later, though. You can be... instead of Silk, how about Satin? You know, how about Satin? Maybe that is kind of what you were doing, but yeah, I had that when I was doing my... the wallpaper of my... I mean, let's go back to... like, let me bring up the wallpaper for my voice pack. Here, see? To make it look satin, silky, and shiny everywhere. And the gloss and everything like that. It took a while. It is a very tricky one, definitely is. The only thing I can advise is just have a get references, have a bunch of references, try to like make it look like the references. But it's very difficult. Heck, folds to begin with and fabric is just difficult. Is owl forever my owl she? Do you know any other owls? Regardless, I still appreciate it. I get you, Rat. Don't feel too discouraged about it. It's okay. You can do your best, and then later on when you've gotten a little bit better, because already working on that, you've gotten you improved on your silk rendering technique. You know, it could be one of the pictures you revisit for like a redraw later on again to kind of see how much you've improved. Good job still for trying real hard. You did not don't feel like you gave up on this either, you know. At one point I also had to realize that, you know, the certain ideas I had, my drawing ability was just not up to par to do them, to create them, to make it. I just didn't know how certain things worked yet. I needed to study a little bit. I needed to practice some rendering, practice whatever, you know. I need to do some practicing before I would come back and take it on again. It turned out like most of them, after a while coming back to it again later, made it easier to do. Speaking of practice, by the way, I'm getting a lot of practice from the Artsy Taxi streams. The Artsy Taxi streams are streams where you guys can donate, honestly, any amount, and I'll try to do my best within that allotted time. But just like the name implies, it's like a taxi ride. The meter starts running, you pay for me to draw for you. So for every euro or dollar, I'll draw 2 minutes. So if you want to say like, I want this character for €1, then I have 2 minutes to draw them. So don't expect any masterpieces, but expect a doodle at least that makes it look like the character. It's helped a lot in practicing, in training my eye for like planning a picture. My speed as well, to do it quickly. Because I aim to kind of to draw the picture, to do the character, and then kind of have it done within a certain amount of time, and then maybe get some time to touch it up. So far it's gone pretty good. I've been able to, you know, deliver on all of the things people have been wanting to me to draw, but at some point I'm gonna get stumped. But that's why I practice. That's why I do this as well. That, and because I have bills to pay. The mansion needs upkeep. But I'm leveling up my art as well. It's almost like I really like art challenges. It's almost like I really like challenging myself. Huh. Almost, right? Almost. I mean, if I didn't know any better, I would say that I kind of like challenges. Yeah, next RT taxi stream is this weekend. I have a look. We actually have the taxi meter here. Bam! I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got Seal is coming up next. I'm gonna start with drawing Sir Auron from Final Fantasy X for 20 minutes, and then we have Zen Mysteria, Ramuda Amemura, a Blushing Crowhelm. That's gonna be interesting. Your Forger, and then another Globy talent, another it's Alicia da Lontano, one's a portrait of her vampire persona. That's gonna be interesting. Blushing Crowhelm, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be really interesting. Oh, this has... What is this? Wait a minute. Where are we? It is Pokemon still? Okay, that is good Pokemon still. This has Undertale vibes. The core? The core from Undertale? Give me. Let's see. Da 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 da. It even did the da 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 when I said it too, so yeah, it definitely is. How did you draw so fast, Vil? I envy you. By that's a good question. How do I draw this fast? Plumi, do you know?
No.
Does anyone know?
Maybe we should ask the Plumies.
Good idea. Plumies, why do I draw this fast? Or rather, do you know why I draw so fast? It's gonna be a Vil the Explorer here. ¿Sabes por qué dibujo tan rápido? One layer in the power alchemy. Because you're in a hurry. No, like real legit. I've said so a couple of times that for the streams that I do, I've kind of initially figured out a technique in order to kind of be able to get results fast. To get to a point where a picture is recognizable, so that people like won't stop and see just a sketchy mush and not really know what it is. So because as a live performer, I think it's really important to, if you are drawing a specific thing, to get the lines in quick so people realize it, so people recognize what it is, you know. So honestly, initially I sacrifice quality for speed. Like my art is not particularly sharp or very like it looks sharp, but if you zoom in, it's got a lot of messiness here. See, it's just kind of wobble. There's not a lot of sharp, clean lines here. There is no lines at all, and that is one of the things. You work with shapes rather than with the lines. It's more about squinting and seeing if you see the character than it is about getting the perfect line stroke here and there, right? To this point, I will envy the people that get the really crisp, nice lines, and the characters are nice and clean, and the edges are clean, everything, right? But that is just not what I do when I draw live. So I focus on getting the shapes done quick. Paint over? Not really. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. You mean like if I paint on top of a sketch or something like that? So yeah, so I put down the shape first and you carve out the details after. Exactly. And in that transition, when you paint over the sketch, maybe, I don't know, again, I don't know what things are called, I just do them. But it's like Joe was saying, I put down the shapes first of what I want to draw, but I'll also, in the process, I put down the not only the silhouette but also the volume, because you guys have seen me start some pictures, right? And I'll first do like if I'm gonna do the face of Corviknight, I'll first kind of like, okay, has this thing here, the eye somewhere here maybe, something like this, like this, yeah, and then I decide on that later. Okay, so this is kind of a bird kind of deal. Okay, so bam, first bit, not very accurate, but first sketchy bit. So we have shape of silhouette, we have like the general shape of the head of it, right? But then what I do is I go underneath and I start I'm already giving it volume, giving everything volume, right? The dark parts maybe are the ones that are further away, the lights are the ones that are further ahead. What is the side, what is the front, where is the light coming from? Giving it some like highlights, a little bit here and there. And having all this data together, this is where I merge the layers, and then it's the paint over, if that is what it's called. But yeah, then I paint over everything by kind of smoothing things out a little bit more. So then that's where I kind of erase to get the silhouette done better, start kind of giving everything else a little bit of shape. I'm essentially trying to get those main shapes in, because for certain characters, like strong characters have pretty strong silhouettes to be recognizable, and for the silhouettes can be either just, you know, the outline, or it's generally consists of the parts that give it the outline, that they're recognizable parts, you know. So basically that's essentially it. At this point I am I'm painting more than I am drawing, if that makes sense. And I'm not going for clean style until after. It's more so get the shapes in first. Get the shapes in first, and then get the other things in. This is already looking like the head of something, right? It's already looking like the head of something. It's actually reminded me a lot of like, I don't know, if you know the character, but like, I think it was the recent, like, was it the Sonic the Hedgehog movie where a lot of metals, like robot Sonics, show up at the end? Similar kind of construction, I think. We have the general gist of a head here now for Corviknight, see? But is it clean? Not really. I don't need it to be, because I'm not going to be in here looking at details. The picture I'm going to pose is probably going to be about this size. So working zoomed out, getting the main like parts in where they need to be. Um, I used to do like lining technique. I used to do the base color shading, everything like on layer upon layer, bottom, top, paint. I also added some painting on top of that already as well. But what I would do a lot is, because of the tablet I used, is I needed to be zoomed in to get some of the strokes done right. But that meant that I would see the picture very zoomed in a lot. So I would worry about like, that line doesn't look very good. You know, I'm gonna do a little stroke here, do a little extra up here or somewhere. But then when you actually take the time to zoom out and see how much of that can you really tell, you can't. So unless you're gonna be like printing this on an A2 size poster where these strokes and everything might play a part in it all, it's not necessary. Like, have I done really detailed stuff at some point? I don't think I have it here, sadly. I can't really bring up any of the line art stuff that I've done, lined characters. Might grab them for the spin-off lore. On Friday, the members of the channel, that's a paid subscription for one stream a week. You get an exclusive member stream a week. This week we are gonna be talking personal experiences. We call it the spin-off lore, which is essentially my own personal experiences outside of streams and the mansion. But yeah, so I have a bunch of different things we can talk about. Either my game dev experience. We have some more like electronic tinkering kind of stuff to talk about. There's a bunch of different things that we can talk about. But then I might be able to should grab the some of the older art for the I'm gonna look for some portfolio pieces when it comes, in case we talk about the some of the game dev stuff. All right, let's put Crowhelm next to Corviknight, shall we? Currently practicing this technique so I don't have to check the values back and forth. Oh, so is it the grayscale painting? Yeah, I like doing that. That's what I mainly do. Okay, how tall does it need to be? We're gonna do him about yay tall, which means Corviknight would need to be about, what is it now? Yay tall? Maybe taller? Something like this. Is that about right? Trainer card vibes, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, no idea, but they can also be different heights, right? I'm gonna do this as well because I have a feeling this might work out. Maybe. Corbin is a bit too big. I would think he's a bit too small, personally. I'm not worried that he's too big. I'm worried that he's too small. That's the size of a Corviknight. It's not an alpha. It's not an alpha. And normally 3 times. Yeah, I crazy the flow with the cape. I like that. It's okay, it's a young one or something. I don't know. It's smaller because it's a plumie. Is that a normal Corviknight that you're talking about? In that case. Actually, you're right. 2.2, if Crowhelm should be the same height. In Pokemon Land, the anatomy is a little stranger. It's bigger than Charizard. Yeah, it is. Gonna wreck Charizard. Alright, what do the feetsies look like? Balance. Let's see if I can figure this out better. Might have to be a little bit further back. I like that. Actually, I do like that. Let's work with that. What does it? I haven't even listened to a Corviknight cry. What does it sound like? I need to know. Corviknight cry. Rookie D, Corvisquire, Corviknight. Okay, here we go. Rookie D. Cute. Corvisquire and wow, that sounds very like predator bird. I like to go hoot hoot, so I just go. Oh, did I say it wrong? Rookie D. Rico D? Rico D? Rookie D? Or does it sound like that? brokey. Yeah, I guess so. That's very true. That's cute. Okay, let's see. We're almost there. Helen's might be a little bit too big, but that's okay. Yeah, excuse me, Crowhelm. We're gonna work this out. Is not really correct, but because Crowhelm is covering a lot of this, we're just gonna go for this kind of, like, but it's this other law here. Something like that. It's right behind them too. Ah, that's unfortunate. It really, it does not work that well. What if I move it a little bit? That looks better. I have to kind of make it work with the, this looks okay. Just eyeballing what looks good or not. I'm just gonna shade it and hide it a little bit more anyway. Do something like this. We're gonna use some darker tones here. Something like that. And some of the highlights. Bring in some of the shines. I don't know if I should make him very realistically shiny. Why not? Why not? It's kind of metal plating anyway, kind of, isn't it? This is really messy. If it were some kind of big like project or contest entry, I would really need a full-on 2 sessions to go in and really clean it all up. But for the sake of designing a character and putting like, you know, and selling the concept, so to say, this is plenty. There's no need to do more. I'm curious about something. So allow me some curiosity before it starts getting about time. We need to round up. What if he matches the wing? What if he matches the wing somehow like this? I think that could look pretty cool, but wings are tricky. We talked folds before. Wings are even trickier. Crow wing. Let's go. Quick anatomy lesson. Can't trust anything you see anyway online nowadays, specifically from these stock websites. You cannot trust them to be correct. Wait a minute, I'm gonna fly over to the park. You can wing it, Phil. Well done. Hoot so. Dun, 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 dun. Where are you? I can't trust any of these. I know what. Let's look at the anatomical structure of a crow wing. So, as per usual, you have your arms. You have the arms. Tucked away, just opens up. You kind of bring it down, bring it out. I have the original still, so I'm not completely deleting it. Okay, so the wing goes out as it always does. Kind of grouped. Kind of like this. Shoulder, elbow, arm, and then fingies. Fingies, of course, being the actual feathers. A couple of these primaries. The far end. And then you have the secondaries. Something like this. And then you have this, the plating that should be kind of be bent a little bit outwards because it's lifting it a little bit more. Oh, that looks so nice. Heck yeah. We did it. So you have the plating that goes on top, that lies on top of the wings. Underneath you have the wing coming out like, you know, shoulder, elbow, hand, fingers. And that's what we're gonna do. The primaries are the longer ones. Let's see if I can find the thing. Dum 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 dum. I'm trying to find that scene. The Sword in the Stone, where Merlin is showing the anatomy of the wing to Arthur by grabbing Archimedes' wing and runs his finger through the primaries, you know? And then Archimedes is like, I am an expert in flying. I shall teach the boy. Wing is a little short. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of needs to be. We need more room for this, so I'm just gonna do this. It's fine. Because I kind of want the wings to be as impressive as the cape. Oh, did we save? Accidental save! Ayo! Hydrate, I haven't drank a lot. Whew. Alright, you know what? Where are you, wings? Where are the wingies? Nice. Ooh, stretch it. Yes. Alright, if we just clean this up, it's gonna look really cool. And then we gotta make him look a little more purple to match the blue here as well. But this looks really cool. I like this. I like this. It's got a triangular shape. And the big feather, the big baddie Pokemon is guiding our eyes to this one. Because let's face it, Crowhelm's kind of small next to the biggie. But I'm happy how this looks. Let's just clean it up a little bit. This should go fast. Thank you, thank you. This is generally how they go about for concept art and design and stuff. Is that, you know, in order to not put a lot of work into a picture that you then later that day get sent back saying like, no, change it. We're not going to use this one. We're going to use the other one, you know, whatever, you know, or actually we need 5 more. Actually make it green this time. Then it's like you don't want to put too much effort or emphasis into the one picture that you send in. So that's why it's kind of more about techniques that let you sell an idea fast than it is about, you know, rendering and getting details done very accurately. And I'm glad it's working out for me drawing a cool crow Pokemon as well, you know? Because it's definitely selling the idea. This is super messy. But you can see it, you guys see it. This reminds me of the caves of Stardew Valley. So nice. Okay, now these are all just one color. They need to be shaded, but we're gonna do that on a separate layer. I'm gonna use multiply to kind of just shade on top of it, so that it's not too. They are a little bit too close together. The wings do spread out. The feathers do spread out a bit like fingers when they are relaxed. It probably folds into two here as well, because it is, you know, the primaries are kind of already sticking up, but the secondaries and everything are still kind of. The wings do have these kind of like shoulder, couple of wings here, like, but then the main feathers are kind of here, right? So when they are kind of folded in like this, the other feathers are still kind of overlapping a little bit. So you kind of get this kind of effect of, you know, almost like a fan behind another fan. Just not sure if it's on the inside or outside. I would want to guess it's on the outside, so we might want to do some feathers in the other direction here. Something like this. Not sure really. I'm not an expert on feathers or wings. I just have them. Okay. Like, are you experts at drawing noses just because you have one? No, I didn't think so. Meanwhile, one of the plumies is like, I draw noses for a living, actually. You know, I'm actually, you know, top 50 nose drawer of the continent. I was like, oh, okay. Had to be the one, right? It just shows up. It just actually disproves me trying to be a wise owl. I'm a butter. Exactly. It's just trying to do like she's just trying to do like her Popeyes, okay? She's just looking at, oh, he's doing that. Okay, I'm gonna do the two. Yes, it's a female Corviknight. I decided that now. Ooh, look at the gradient I got from the same brush though. The textured one. These like textured strokes. Oh, that looks so nice. So happy. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I am indeed winging this. I have no idea. I'm just educated guesses, trying to do my best with this. So yeah, this is a little artsy taxi happening right now because I'm being like, oh, this and this and that. For drawing hands, I just take a picture of my own hand and trace it. I guess I should take a picture of my own wing and trace that then. praise it. That's not gonna work. What if the character has bigger or smaller hands? Hi Ross, welcome. Yeah, I learned a lot of the hands by just referencing my own. Then if I want to draw like petite hands, and I have my owl hands. There you go. I'll take that actually. It looks pretty good. I'm happy with this. Okay. It is going really close to wrapping up. So what we're gonna do is just finish up the presentation a little bit. Crowhelm is very more towards purple than the kind of It's an Undertale enemy. Let's merge some stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna bobblehead this. This is what Corviknight is like watching, listening to some lo-fi. Okay. So silly. We just vibing. Okay. We had our vibing moment. There goes a little bit more purple, matching tones somewhat. We can probably do a correction layer for some color balance, where we do shadows are a little bit more magenta. Yeah, that should do it. Let's see, there you go. Shadows are a little bit more magenta, half tone can be a bit more blue. No, kind of needs a little bit less of that. Highlights can be blue. No, definitely not. Oh, that's cool. Shadows are a little bit more magenta, I kind of like. And then we kind of probably should do a correction there with saturation and bring it down a little bit. Oh, there you go. They're matching. They're matching. They're totally matching. Hoppa. And there we go. Let's see. Doing the little amiibo platform here. No, it's basically just supposed to be the shadow. Doing it like old school Pokemon sprite style, you know, when they kind of show up. And the thing is, like, this is a wild Corviknight, okay? It's not even his Corviknight. It's just hanging out. They just kind of saved it when it's small, and now it's just loyal to Crowhelm. So it's actually not even one of his Pokemon. Spoilers. This is kind of like Ash's Pikachu or something, right? It's just like, it just hangs out. It's not even really part of his like 8 Pokemon, or however many Pokemon you can have. 6, 8, I don't remember. It's just an extra. Oh, it fits them pretty well. It's Pokemon music, so thank you. That also kind of, yeah, that means a lot. So you kind of get the whole like battle theme thing, and there's like comes in from the side, just like wants to battle, you know. You go like ding, and then Edgelord Crowhelm sent out Jigglypuff. Pikachu is Ash's Pokemon though. Yes, by unity, not by owning him in a Pokeball. Not through slavery, but by unity. To a battle, definitely. It's the theme of the it's what the stream says, the stream title. All right, blink and you might miss it. Some quick final touches and we leave in it. Let's go. That's the one. Thank you, Laurie. I thought the old one was Lavender Town. This is something else, isn't it? What is this? Is that the end of the song? This is Viridian Forest. Just slightly menacing. Then he can be a goofball when he just messes up. Hello, Crochet, welcome. I think this is pretty good. No worries. I'm not well versed on all the Pokemon games either. I just really like Pokemon as a concept. The creatures are cool and cute. Backdrop? No, I'm not sure. But I could do one thing at least. Yeah, let's go with that. Actually, let's be real. It would be a blood moon. There you go. Music, Pokemon chill music is over, and so is the stream. Easy enough. So yeah. Is this low volume now? Absolute peak, absolute beak. Kaka. There you go. Edginess, yeah. Don't look too hard, or you might end up needing a little band-aid because there's so much cutting edge everywhere. But yeah, here we go. Crowhelm. Edgelord Crowhelm wants to battle. You have a question, okay? Shoot. Please don't shoot. I'm unarmed. I have wings. But yeah, I liked how this turned out. Really nice. I'll figure out something else for the rest. But yeah, there's a lot to still clean up on this if I would want to make it like given an outline. Look how the my erasing has been very sloppy. This is I activate the outline effect, and you just see how many things you I would need to I would just need to kind of clean up. See how much around the characters is just kind of, if I made this transparent and posted anywhere, you would see so much of these like little bits. So because an outline would be nice, but yeah. If I do stream on April for spring break, don't know when spring break is. I stream the days that I do, all every week as far as I know. I don't think I took any breaks last year. Maybe I took a couple of like a week or something, but I will keep streaming. Yeah, same times. Yeah, here we go. So here we go. Let's that is my entry. I guess I should sign it somewhere. Gosh, that feather, I do it so much easier on in my journal. There you go, that's better. Little feather. You can get the full one here as well. If I remember, I need to practice. Gosh, I don't even remember how to start it. What has happened? There you go. Signed. See, it's been so long since I was a corpo idol. I don't sign autographs anymore. There you go. Let's bring it in a little bit. Let's bring it in a little bit. Huzzah! There we go. We actually finished it. We actually got it. Very nice. Okay, let's get back to the study. And we say, Hootsu everybody. Bloomy, you can go. You can go up here. Dum, dum, da-dum. I'm already gonna check if there's anyone to raid after this. Dum, dum, da-dum. I'm happy to have you, Harriet. Honestly, welcome back anytime. There's going to be another drawing stream. It's going to be a little bit more hectic on Saturday as we go back to Artsy Taxi. Artsy Taxi is the streams where I take donations and I draw 2 minutes per 2 minutes per dollars or euros equivalent. And yeah, I take on the challenges of you guys requesting. So this is not something I can practice beforehand. I have to solve it on the spot. So that's gonna be fun. I really enjoy those, and from the sound of it, you guys really like it too, which makes me really happy. But yeah, I stream the same times, and it's let's see if I can show you the. Do I have my schedule? Of course I don't. Okay. There you go. There's a schedule. Boom. Keg. Get kegged. There we go. So today was my monthly challenge. 2 weeks to go. Less than 2 weeks now. Friday is going to be cozy chatting with the members. We're going to be talking a bit of more spin-off lore, meaning my own personal experiences and stuff outside of streams, before streams, during anything. We just kind of, you get to find out a little bit more behind the scenes of me and things that I've done or things that I do. Saturday is the Artsy Taxi Dono draw with the very cool, incredibly cool Artsy Taxi 3 thumbnail that I made. But yeah, there's already a couple of taxi rides done and call, like, you know, paid for already. So I need to draw. I need draw them fast and good and everything. But that doesn't mean that you can't donate and vouch for one, or, you know, call dibs on one as well. If there's a lot of a backlog at some point, I'm gonna just take an art stream and catch up on them, Artsy Taxi style. But it's been really fun. It's been really fun to do that, and thank you all so much for donating. It's I've done everything from JoJo to, you know, to like a self-portrait. It's been a lot of stuff in there. They're all posted on the Discord under their own little category called Artsy Taxi. You can see how long I've been working for and for whom. So Bloomy, could you please oh, that was the saving one. Bloomy, could you please tell them about the Discord again?
No.
No? You're not looking at me. Why are you not looking at me?
I don't know.
Would you do it for... What do owls like? Would you do it for a tasty pita bread?
Maybe.
What if I put some... Wait, do you like pickles?
No.
Okay, no pickles. All right, I get you. All right, well, I'll make you something really tasty after this, okay? Could you do the the Discord thing?
We have a Ploomy community Discord. Use the invite link that got posted in chat to join.
Thank you. Would you do it for a Ploomy snack? It's gonna be the whole thing of like... Yeah. Especially sometimes you need some coaxing, right? But it's okay. You don't do it for free. You're not my pet. You're my companion. You're my buddy. Right? That's right. So yeah, that's what's happening. That's what's going on. Look forward to the rest of the streams. I'm looking forward to chatting with the members on Friday. Hope everyone has a nice rest of your week until then. And yeah, get on your Pokemon OC drawings, I guess, because there's less than 2 weeks to go. Get them in on time. I'm gonna start collecting them soonish, so I can get a good idea if I need to do an extra stream or not. Because if we already are at 30 by now, then that's definitely gonna need a double, but we'll have a look. Thanks everybody. At this point we say Hutsu, 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 Hutsu instead of Otsu, which means in Japanese is short for job well done. Thank you for your hard work. Goes for me, goes for you guys. Me for drawing, and you guys for just hanging out. Also, obviously working on your own entries. Doing a second one already, goodness. Plumy's cooking. Yeah, aside from that, I would like to thank my sugar plumies as well. Sugar plumies are is a members tier that you can you alchemist, you can upgrade to this, or anyone that isn't already a member could subscribe to this. But basically it is a higher member tier, so that you essentially help me a little bit more financially to pay the mansion bills, keep the place warm and or cool depending on where you live, comfortably, so I can keep doing what I do. I love doing this. I love doing the content. I love being here streaming with you guys and encouraging and hopefully inspiring some creativity in all of you. And it's really lovely. It's a dream come true in many ways. The years that I've been and this current one that we still are doing this together. So yeah, the sugar plumies, they get a personalized thanks at the end of every stream. So let's do that then. We drew Crowhelm, so we finished Crowhelm. So for once, I think it's Pokemon, I'm gonna have him say that he chooses you as a Pokemon trainer, as a little treat. Okay, give me a moment. Let's see, where am I? Oop. Okay, let's see if I can bring Crowhelm into this. Hello, Plumies. Guess I'm supposed to say thanks for stuff or something. Let me check check the notes. Let's see. Check the notes. Okay, yeah, I was supposed to say the line. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna say it once, unless I mess up. So pay attention, okay? Joyous, I choose you. Citrina Shutterbug, I choose you. Mary Mage, I choose you. Natsu, I choose you. DL Silverfang, I choose you. Milova, I choose you. Herb Kai, I choose you. Micah, I choose you. Neko, I choose you. Estefi, I choose you. Lapis, I choose you. Right. That's it. I did it, right? Can I go now?
No.
No. What do I need to? What's left? What's left?
Say the thing.
What's a thing? Let's go, crazy taxi, artsy taxi. No, okay. What is the thing? Loomies, what is the thing? What is the thing that we say? Dude, throw me a bone, please. What is it? What we say? What do we say? Oh, okay. Bye bye.
Bye 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 bye.
Bye bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye bye. Bye bye. Stay lovely, my little plume numbras. I'll see you again real soon. Not too soon, I hope. But yeah, till then, members, you get to hang out with Vil on Friday. But yeah, till then, doei doei, doei doei, dag. I can't. Bye.